This is a radar map from about 4:30 on Monday afternoon. You can see a cutoff low just offshore in the eastern Pacific and Southern California area, bringing some showers down there and bringing a slight chance of some flurries Tuesday afternoon here in the Mammoth area. And then on the upper left you can see an atmospheric river coming out of the Pacific Northwest with a cold low out of Alaska that will affect our area Wednesday into Thursday. Could bring 3 feet or more of snow to the upper elevations. And tagging behind that is another system over the weekend. That was a weather map shot from a satellite on Monday night of a cutoff low over Southern California. And so I Googled when was the first satellite put into space for weather maps. April 1st, 1960, no fooling. Well, one more day of spring-like weather as mild temperatures continue and a cutoff low brings some rain into Southern California and into Arizona later today. It could produce some flurries up here in southern Mono County, but otherwise a pretty nice day. Mammoth Airport hit 48 on Monday, 64 in Bishop. It is Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. That was a weather map from a satellite taken Monday night of the cutoff low over Southern California. And you know, I always think it's so interesting how accurate they're getting as far as predicting the weather. It wasn't until 1960 on April 1st out of Cape Canaveral in Florida that they launched the first weather satellite. So since then, weather prediction's been getting, I don't know about easier, but better and better, because they talked about this storm that's coming up tomorrow over a week ago, and almost 2 weeks ago now, the 8 to 14 day outlooks were calling for above normal precip and below normal temperatures. And I think they were wrong about the temperatures, but they were right about above normal precip as we've got another storm. But a nice day today, spring-like weather, one more day of that, as a cutoff low in Southern California could bring some rain and snow to the upper elevations of southern Mono County sometime later today, hence the clouds in the southeast. It is Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. Hello everyone, I'm Dan McConnell. Mammoth Airport hit 48 degrees on Monday at 3:15 in the afternoon, but a week ago it was 2:15. 64 degrees in Bishop yesterday, 45 here in town for a high, and it was 48 degrees over in June Lake yesterday, so a little bit warmer in the town of June. Well, that's at the ticket office at the resort. 43 at the main lodge and 30 at the top, so mixed snow conditions, but really good chalky, carvable snow. Over 90 groomers, they groomed Cornice Bowl and Scotty's last night, so great snow conditions on the mountain. Yeah, one more day of that. So that cutoff low will move into Arizona later today, and then by late tonight and early Wednesday, clouds move in and some wind, and we can expect snow to start falling sometime on Wednesday, heavy at times. Tomorrow will be a totally different day than today, as a cold front and a winter storm start to bring significant amounts of rain and snow to throughout California. Nearby, and as nearby as the crow flies, China Peak, which isn't really that far away. Models are showing 32 to 50 inches of snow in that area over by China Peak and Huntington Lake. And then the Tuolumne Meadows region, they're showing 16 to 29 inches. And Lake Thomas Edison, 21 to 37. So what do you think your guess is for Mammoth Mountain, where they're showing about 28 to 36 inches possible by sometime on Friday. Then a little bit of a break, but more rain and snow expected throughout the state, and over the upper elevations of the Sierra, more snow over the weekend and into early next week, because the models are staying true as far as above normal precip all the way through the 20th of March, which is a week from tomorrow. Because next Monday, I chalked this down, March 17th, it's St. Patrick's Day, and 2 days before the Ides of March. So again, Mammoth Mountain, June Mountain, throughout the area we've got great snow conditions. The resorts are open from 8:30 until 4. I noticed the coaster was running the other day. I'm not sure if they're open on weekdays, but check that out, the 2 Park and the coaster on the way up Mammoth Mountain. And they've got a little lodge there now too that you can take advantage of. So according to William Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet married on this day in 1302. And today is proposal day on some calendars. And it's the anniversary of Romeo and Juliet, 1302. 1867, Mauna Loa erupted over on the big island of Hawaii. 1867. 1907, Teddy Roosevelt induced California to revoke its anti-Japanese legislation in 1907. 1907, Teddy Roosevelt. 1969, Levi Strauss started selling bell-bottom jeans. Boy, what a weird fad that was. And a 1 and a 2 and it's Lawrence Welk's birthday today, Rupert Murdoch, Mark Metcalf of Animal House, and Bobby McFerrin, who wrote the song Don't Worry, Be Happy. It's also McKenna Kumlau's birthday, a local gal who's now down at UCLA and her parents own Noodly. Try that out sometime. Denitza McCoy over at a real estate office. Perry Moyer, who's on a similar ship that had a collision yesterday in one of the where was it? The Arctic Sea, no, somewhere. Anyway, happy birthday, Perry Moore. Glad you weren't on that ship. Willie Elliott, true local's birthday. Nikki Klein, snowboarder instructor. Danielle Eastman Bauman's birthday. Happy birthday, Danielle. George Ramirez's birthday. Oh, and one of my great friends. See her out all the time. Happy birthday, Erica Ruiz. And also my sister's son's wife, Anna Brecken, down in Texas, who works for the Mayo Clinic, I believe. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Don't you just love this view? Mammoth Mountain, Mammoth Rock, Mammoth Crest, nice blue skies. Enjoy today because it'll be different tomorrow.